Hello and welcome back to the Ash Hobson YouTube channel. I think everything's working at the moment, and slightly different one today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be testing out some of the new updates in the Richard Burns Rally Sim Vans Hungarian mod. Check those out. And while we're doing that, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the future of Sim Rally. You know, we are a niche within a niche. We've got the new WRC game coming out later on, I believe in Q2 of this year. And I want to talk through about some of my concerns, some of the things I'm looking forward to, and maybe a little bit on recommendations for Sim Rally titles. Obviously, we had WRC 2023 that came out last year with some fanfare. It would be fair to say that it wasn't the greatest received game, but you know, that's where we are. Anyway, let's go into Richard Burns Rally. Hope you're well. If you do like the content you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I have gone out because I haven't actually played Richard Burns Rally for a while. So what I thought I would do is I'll jump in, did one of the stages, and just see how the force feedback kind of feels. It's been a while since I played this game, this sim. Don't at me, and see how it compares to some of the other titles we're playing a bit more often. So here we are. Let's go to the stages. So let's talk about the RSF update. So this is version 1.34. It has a new NGB plugin as well. So new 7.1 physics plugin version support. Basically, it gets rid of the fix up and the physics NG. Two plugins were kind of separate. They've sort of been molded into one now. Some things that we can expect to see: improved force feedbacks, increased performance for FPS, which should be really good for those with older PCs. Not that there was ever an issue with Richard Burns Rally on that. There's now an automatic gearbox option, etc, etc. They've also fixed some of the French text translations. I don't speak French, so it's not really a concern for me. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how the steering have improved. And you can also have added surface materials such as dry, damp, wet as well. There's been 2 updates to the Baran tracks. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce them. Something Wallem and then Wallem something. Really not helpful in my ever so slight lisp as well. I haven't actually... I tried out these 2 stages when they first came out. Didn't do a video on them. But I haven't actually tried El Fargo. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in. We're going to start from the bottom up, shall we? Let's jump into Wallen and let's see how the force feedback feels. So leave stage where I'm going to put the dampness to dry. Yes, don't at me, but I am going to be doing it in safe mode for damage because... Not that I think I'm going to crash often. I know I'm going to crash often. And I'll rather get through the stages, see how the force feedback feels, and then we'll get cracking. I'm going to use the Skoda Fabia R5, which is my sort of favourite car in this simulator. And yeah, we'll see how the new stages run, how they look. I do love at the start of Richard Burns Rally the 4D statuettes of people. But considering this game is like 18 years old now, it's not actually it's a pretty reasonable looking title. Some of these stages.
3, 2, 1, go.
Some of these stages have been fantastic.
5 right, 60, tight, hairpin right, and tight,
oh,
hairpin
hang on.
50.
I must say, you can really feel the cobblestones. Oh, that's
5 right, 250.
It feels like my whole rig is shaking. That's
5 right.
This is what was missing from
40. Short, flat right, 100.
From WRC Generations. In WRC 10, it had really good road texture feel. You
3
can
right and 3 left, don't cut. 50.
you can tell immediately when you're going from one surface to another.
Flat right, long, 70.
And that road texture. I don't know whether it's me being on a
6 left.
relatively
Tightens,
unsupported
120.
wheel for WRC generations. But I
Hairpin
lost
right, 30.
complete feeling of
Short,
loss
6
of the
left, 200.
road texture. But I felt those cobblestones really through the wheel. Maybe a bit too much resonance. I need to do some tweaking to the force feedback.
160. Caution, slippy, tight, hairpin right, and 3 left, 50.
So it's slippy here. I thought you can see a little bit of darkening there of the
5 left, 60.
on the inside of the corner to denote that it's a bit wet.
Tightens, caution, slippy, 5 left, long,
But
tightens, 40.
it's great. You
left,
can
50.
feel
5 right,
you can
100.
feel the road texture. If you've ever driven on cobblestones in your
5
car,
left, 70.
you know
3
you
right,
notice it
60.
straight away, even if the
6 right,
suspension
long,
is
100.
superbly smooth. I can feel the little
5
rivets,
left, don't cut,
divots, I
long,
should say,
and 5 left, brake, 80. Caution, keep right.
in
2
this
left,
on this
right, 2
stage.
left, 200.
Oh. Should listen to the co-driver a bit.
5 left, long. 100.
But yeah. My
right, long,
only issue
80.
with the steering for
All right, don't cut,
Richard
100.
Burns Rally is when if you go slightly side on,
4 left, long, don't cut, 120.
I always felt you lost feeling
5
completely.
left, long, 140. Caution.
Won't
2
feel it
left,
too
2
much on
right,
this
120.
tarmac stage. Oh, and we have our first death. Lovely.
5 left,
Thankfully,
50.
I'm in safe mode, so I can
5
carry
right,
on.
Don't cut, and flat left.
But I always
300.
felt in Richard Burns Rally, it was brilliant. I'm not taking it away from the
Caution,
modders,
tight, hairpin right,
from
80.
Worker B in this team,
3
who
left,
is
100.
should be applauded as a saint for the work he's done. But when you went side on, you know, if you're doing a Scandi flip into the corner and you're through the wide, you lose all feeling in the wheel.
Tight, hairpin left, don't cut, 30, 4 left, 60.
And I hope with this update they sort of remedied that. We'll try it on a gravel stage later on and see.
5 left,
But
and 4 right,
this
long,
is so
tightens,
much more
250.
involved than WRC generations. Really is.
5 right, 60. 5 left.
It's not
40,
even a
short,
close
6
comparison
right, and
at times.
Caution, 2 left, long.
This game, which is 20,
3
I
left,
think it's a 2
and
left.
tight,
This game, which is
hairpin
what,
right,
18 years
and
old
hairpin left,
now,
50.
or 18 years this year, is
3 right, 80.
because of our fantastic modders
Late, 2 right,
have kept
70.
this game going, which we all
2
know.
left, don't cut, 80.
And it's a sad thing
2
that
left, don't
it
cut,
takes
narrow,
modders,
60, tight,
a
hairpin
dedicated team,
right, into tight,
who are,
hairpin left, 50.
for the most part, for the Hungarian mod, are doing this for free. One or two of the tracks have been, or stages I should say, have been sort of crowdfunded.
Short, flat left,
But the
160.
plugin is free. You do not need to spend
Flat
any
right,
money.
140.
It's incredible that these modders, these bunch of committed
3
individuals,
left, long, don't cut, tightens,
have kept this
100.
game alive, kept it kicking, and has provided, arguably, the best rally
3 right,
experience
into tight, hairpin left, to finish.
that you can have. I mean, force feedback does feel good.
Finish.
It feels really good. Right, so which one was that? Was that... okay, that was the bottom one. So we're now going to do that in reverse. And we talked... I think... Initially, the force feedback was really good. I do need to test it on a gravel stage, which none of these are. So we'll jump on that a little bit later on. But let's do this stage in reverse now. Quite a common trait in real-world rallying is that you'll do a stage and then you'll do a bit of a row section, come back, and then do the reverse of it, or later on that day. We'll keep everything as it was. And this time around, I'm going to have a look at... This time around, I'm going to have a look at the scenery. I want to look at a bit more in detail what's around me. I mean, it's... You know it's an old game. You can see it. You can see it with the... I can't best explain it, but the sort of the pixelations and stuff, particularly on the cobble section. But I'm sort of looking around.
3, 2, 1, go. 6 left,
I mean,
long, 150.
looking at the cracks in the road, I mean, it feels like I'm driving on a proper country road with like little potholes and grooves.
Hairpin right, long, don't cut. And
I mean, the grass looks all right.
5 left,
Gamer
120.
Muscle will be happy with that. I mean, from afar, it
late,
looks
3 right, don't
really
cut,
damn
60.
good for an older title.
3 left, long, 120.
Usually I play this game in VR to be fully immersed as possible.
Flat left, long. And go straight, 180.
But it just works, like the lightness of the
Flat
grass,
right,
sort of
120.
the brown tinge on the left-hand side of this, on the left-hand side of the stage. Yeah,
Caution,
it's
3
not just a
left, 50.
fixed green grass
5 left,
filter.
don't cut,
It's
40.
this guy who made this stage has taken effort
Tight,
to put
hairpin
in
right, into
this bracken, this
Tight,
fallen
hairpin left, 70.
trees. It feels what this feels like. It feels lived
2
in.
right, don't cut,
If
80.
that's weird. You know, I've driven many a B road
2
around
right,
the
don't
UK.
cut, 70. Late.
Excuse the red paint everywhere and the fact that I'm driving a rally car. I can imagine this road being
2 right, tightens, don't cut. And
any one of the
tight,
minor
hairpin
roads.
left, long, don't cut.
I mean, some things let it down, but
5 right, long, opens, tightens, 4 right, 100.
that sign says. Do Sprezdania. Can someone I don't think anyone's watching, but if someone was watching, if you can Google Translate that for me, that'd be great. I have a website.
Tightens, 4 right, 100.
I mean, yes, you can see there from the
6 right,
sort of
50.
ribbons on the side, it doesn't feel
left,
quite
300.
right there.
Keep right.
But honestly, you see the track to the left off in the distance there. I don't know if you just saw
Caution,
seen
4
that.
left, don't cut. Into 5 right, 100.
But this, I assume this stage is based on a real world
60.
stage.
Caution, brake, 5 right, long,
The
tightens,
individual can
and 2
use,
right,
you know,
70.
point of view camera on the car or stage replay to try and see how it looks. But
5 left, don't cut. 80.
it does look
4
really
right,
good.
80. Tight, hairpin left, 300.
What a great stage. This is so much fun.
Short, flat right, 50. 6 left, and flat right, 120.
Love the autumn colours as well. It's
Caution,
just,
2 right, 2
you know,
left, 50.
I mean, you wouldn't
Flat
necessarily
right,
have
long,
bare
120.
trees and then full trees right next to it with luscious green, but it does feel like a real world thing. So to the map creator, well done, sir, or madam.
Care,
I assume,
right,
sir.
long, don't cut. 30, flat left, 80. Keep right.
Because
5
this
left,
does
70.
look good.
5 left, long, 100. 6 right, long, 100.
Looks
Care,
decent.
late, 5 right.
I mean, it looks good compared to, you know, Richard Burns' Rally of old. Or the
Caution,
vanilla
keep left,
version, I
2
should say.
right, 2 left, 2 right, 40. 6 right, long, 100.
If you're wondering why I'm having issues with my gear shift, it's because my
5 right,
sequential
don't
shifter
cut,
is
100.
sticking when I downshift.
6 left, long, 60. Keep right.
Really
4
off-putting.
left, long, tightens, caution, late, 3 left, 70.
But what a great effort
5
by
right,
the
long, 80.
by the modders, by the stage maker by Workerbee,
Caution, slippy, 40, hairpin right, long,
and the rest of the
50.
by the rest of the Hungarian mod team. It is
6 right, 120. Caution, slippy, 2 right.
fantastic
and
game.
left, 120.
Oh, you cut. Yeah, okay.
6 left, long, tightens, don't cut, 50.
And
Caution,
that brings
all
me
right,
on.
don't cut, 200. Brake,
That brings me on now, talking
hairpin
about
left,
our fantastic
long,
modders.
cut, 80.
I say ours. I don't own them. I'm just very thankful to them.
6 right, long, 70.
That was awesome.
Flat
I sort of
left,
locked up.
120.
The back end went screwyly.
2 right, don't cut.
I managed to
3 left,
control it
80.
on the slide. The force feedback went
5 left,
loose
80.
when,
Caution, slippy,
you
tight,
know,
hairpin right.
when it's when I was locking up.
Flat right, 200.
Force feedback digs in when I was putting the power down there, spinning up the back wheels.
Caution,
Big thanks to
short,
Tom
5
Smalley,
left,
whoever you
40,
are.
Tight, hairpin right, and tight, hairpin left, 40.
Oh no!
Hairpin left, 40.
Don't want to hit the gravestone behind me there.
5 left to finish.
What a cracking stage.
Finish.
So yeah, thank you to our modders for bringing continued life to Richard Burns Rally and making it, you know, the go-to title for sim rally sort of style content. No, go back. This brings me on nicely now to my next point, which is sim rally titles. There's only been, you know, 2 players in the game, the Dirt Rally series and the WRC series. And that, unfortunately, is coming to an end. Unfortunately, that is coming to an end when Codemasters and EA... Yeah, you're right, Flight. I mean, you're right, the visual atmosphere, but that stage in particular, I think this stage here, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, Legazpi Gabira, sets a standard. Let's put it good, I think, to what you could achieve in this game. From what I've seen from a few other sort of RBR YouTubers, he's just taken this game to the next level. The dampness on the track, the animation of the flags.
3, 2, 1, go.
For whatever reason, the lighting in my car has
Slippy, 2 right,
increased
and
by
4 left,
tenfold.
70.
But it's the little details on the road
right,
surface
120.
which shouldn't be there.
5 right,
This game is
5 left,
modded
2,
heavily.
5 right,
It's
long,
18
50.
years old.
3 right, hand.
And it brings me to a point about the future of
Into 2 left.
the rally series. Now that WRC Killerton has lost the license and has gone back to Codemasters and EA, I've got some
Caution, slippy, 2 left, tightens,
quite large
80.
reservations about it. I don't know how you feel about it, Flight, but
2 right, tightens, long, 50, 2 left.
yeah, from what engine they're running on, it's staggering.
2 right, tightens, long, 50.
My big concern with
6 left, 60.
WRC now going to Co-Masters
Caution,
and
5
EA
right, hand, 3 left,
is not
50.
so much what they do it, what will happen to the game for the first iteration.
Caution,
It's more
4
about
right,
the whole
into care.
sim rally
3 left, cut, 3 right,
scene. We are very much
and
a
short,
niche
4
within a
right,
niche.
50. 3 left,
You know,
long,
sim
cut,
racing is a niche in
50.
itself, and then you've got us weird bobble hatters.
Slippy, 3 right, cut, tightens, caution,
And we've
2
only ever
right,
had a few
80.
games that we can
Care, slippy, 2 left,
Traction
into
there.
2 left, cut, 4 right.
We've only had Dirt, WRC, Richard Burns Rally. Sebastian Loeb
Two
Rally
right,
Evo as
cuts
well,
and
which I actually
four
think is a
left,
really
cuts
good
60,
game.
6 left, long, 100.
And now you've only got one. There's no
Care,
rival to
slippy,
what EA
five
and
right,
Codemasters
tightens,
are going to push
hold,
out.
50,
So
two right, 80.
if you've got a monopoly on any market and any business term,
Five left,
the problem
cuts
you're going to
into
have is,
care, five
why
right,
do you need
100.
to innovate?
5 left, long, into 3 left, cuts 70.
Yeah, why innovate? Why put in effort and
Two, tight,
literally
hairpin right,
millions of
70.
dollars on a new game where you know you've got the whole market?
5 left, cuts, and 3 left, cuts 2 right, 80.
You know, what advancements are we going to see in the next WRC
Tight,
game?
hairpin left, 50, 6 right, and
I don't think much. Well, the next game is based on
5 right, 80.
Dirt Rally 2.
Slippy, tight,
They've
hairpin
cancelled
right,
the
50,
Dirt Rally
left,
3
right, cut.
project. And they focus all their efforts on
Into 6
WRC,
left, 40,
whatever
four
they're going to
left,
call it,
cuts, four right,
23,
and
24.
slippy, 3 left, cuts, and late, care, 2 right, tightens,
So now if you're a Sim Rally fan,
2 left, cuts 50,
what have you got? You got Richard Burns Rally, which is epic,
2 left, 40, 3 left, tightens,
and I can definitely
30,
see why
4 right,
lots of Sim Rallyists will only play Richard Burns
slippy,
Rally
3
because
left, long,
it's just
30,
so good.
care, slippy, tight, hairpin right,
But-
70, 6 left,
I don't know about everyone else, but I started
and 5 left, long, cuts, 80,
learning about rallying first of all, and then Sim Rally
care,
through
hairpin right,
console
70,
gaming.
into, care, slippy,
I think
2
my
right,
first-
cuts, 100,
One of my first driving games, aside from Gran Turismo, was V-Rally. If anyone remembers that.
5 left, 60, care, 5 left,
Which
long,
was
into,
at-
4 left,
I
four
think
right,
at the
tightens,
time it was
60,
epic. I don't think going back now, but it will hold up as
four
well.
right, cuts, 80,
But
6 left, 50,
if you wanted to
Five
get
left,
into
80.
Sim Rally driving, it's
Five
through the
left,
console
80.
base rather than PC, unfortunately.
5 left, long, into 3 left, cuts, hold,
And if
four
you only
right,
got one
cuts, 50,
gaming title doing anything, you're going to get a less good
5
product,
left, 100,
sadly.
care, 3 right, long, tightens, hold, 50,
Thankfully, these absolute nutty modders,
5 left,
I say
and
nutty, I
care,
mean that in a
four
very
right,
endearing
cuts, and
way.
two
I'm very
left,
thankful
long, caution, 4 right,
keep
cuts,
flying the flag for Sim Rally.
into, hairpin left, hold,
Online competition and the small community. I mean, just look at this stage. Just, it's epic.
finish,
What a fantastic game. Yeah, precisely. That was going to be my second point, Flight, or third point. I seem to lose track of all the points I keep trying to make. You got a monopoly on it. EA are obviously famous for. Are they famous for looking after their customer base? Are they famous for charging people excessively through DLC content? They are famous for ripping us off, aren't they? I think the Star Wars saga a few years ago damaged their reputation immensely. I was chatting to someone the other day on stream who talked about a yearly subscription update model like they're doing with the FIFA games, whereby you buy the core game for £40, £30, what have you, and then each season, instead of buying a brand new game for 30, 40 quid, you just buy that year's download. So you get the next year's liveries as drivers move around.
3,
New
2,
stages, maybe.
1, go. 5 left, and 2
Which-
right, tightens, late, into,
I think it's actually not a
30,
bad idea.
short, 3 right, tightens,
You don't rip
and
off the fan
4
base
left,
by
cut,
charging 60 quid
short, 5 right, 70,
each year.
5 right, 60,
You can continuously
two
develop
left,
the game
long,
because
tightens,
you've got
80,
cash flow each and every year. The casual fans could buy the game and then
5 right, right, 40.
for a reduced
left,
price
cut,
and keep playing it, and you may get them as
Three
customers
right, long,
later on.
tightens, hold 80.
The cost of buying the game is reduced. I think it's probably a model that EA should look to explore. You know, yearly DLC release where you update everything with new stages.
Care, 5 left, tightens,
Particularly if I haven't heard any rumours of any other
right, long, tightens, hold 60.
game developer making a rally game.
5 right, 100.
So hopefully they do something like that to improve the market,
Caution,
but
2 left, cut, 40, 2 left, cut, 80.
but I don't have much faith in EA to do that.
5 right, long, 30.
And there's the other risk as well, that they go from Dirt Rally 2, which was as simulation as you're going to get in a rally game, I think.
4 right, cut,
They're going to turn it into an arcade game,
right, cut, 30. 2 right,
But
50.
which won't be good for our sim fans. Be great for Richard Burns Rally Hungarian mod. They're going to get so many more gamers.
2 right, cut, into.
But
Short, 6 left. And
although this
5
is a
right,
niche
cut,
within a
60.
niche, there is still a player base
5 right, 100.
who want to
Care,
give Sim
tight,
Rally a go.
60. 5 left, long, 60.
And hopefully Codemasters and EA don't forget that. Is that guy smoking?
Tight, hairpin right, cut, 70.
Yeah, Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo.
2 left, don't
I love
cut,
that game.
into. 2 right, cut,
I've
30,
upgraded
3
my
right, 70.
wheelbase and pedals from Thrustmaster to Simagic, so unless I get a GIM X controller, I don't think I can play it anymore.
Caution,
There is
slippy,
the
3
Real
right, cut,
Physics
100.
RFP mod you can get for it, which might be able to
4 left,
sort out
cut,
your
into.
controller issues,
Short,
but
5 right, keep right, 60. 2 left, 30, 5 left.
but I think I might need to get
and
myself a
4
GIM X
left,
controller
cut,
and
100.
try that game again, because that was the first.
Short, 6 right,
I
50,
did a
short,
review about
4
it on my
right,
channel.
cut, and 4 left, cuts, 100.
You know, whether it still holds up in 2022.
Caution,
And if
5
you
left,
can
slippy
download
into,
the
hairpin
Field
right,
View
long, slippy,
sort
100.
of mod by Leza, and he's also done a sound mod for it as well to make it sound a little bit better.
2 left, long, tightens, hold,
And as long as you've
40.
got a supported wheel, I think it's well worth getting for a couple of quid.
Long, into, late, 2 right, cut, 30, 6 left,
And that game was great because
3 left, cut,
unlike
50.
Dirt
Caution,
Rally,
3 right, cut, slippy,
Dirt
into,
Rally feels
5
like
left,
the
100.
weight and the mass of the car is right in the middle of the car. Feels like you're sort of driving a
3
ball.
right, don't cut, and 5 left, 50.
Whereas in Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo, what it did brilliantly was you felt like each of the suspension was independent from one another, so much more so than Dirt Rally.
2 right, don't
You
cut,
felt the
40.
weight shift a lot better, I thought,
2 left, long,
in the car
tightens,
than the
80.
Dirt Rally, even Dirt Rally 2.
2 right,
And the
tightens, 70.
Sebastian Loeb experience mode that they did in the game was pretty epic. It's a shame that Milestone released it too early and then failed to give it any support after it released.
And 5 left, long, 50. Short, 6 right, 30. Short, 6 left, 120. 3 left, into 5 right, don't cut, 70. 4 right, 40.
Is there any new point for new players to get into Richard
left,
Burns
cut.
Rally? Yes.
To finish.
I'll read your question fully at the end of the stage. Just hold on 1 second.
Finish.
Huntington. Yeah, Michael, that's a very good point. So what WRC did really well, as you quite rightly mentioned, is that the career mode was epic. It was one of the most played element of that game. I don't see the replay. It was one of the most played element of that game. And although it had a couple of teething problems with it, it was good fun because probably like you, Michael, I struggle at times to commit to timings for league events or for championships because, you know, wife, kids, real world, etc. So it's awesome that you can jump into WRC Generations at any time of day and jump into the single player campaign. Dirt Rally 2 single player career mode isn't great, but at the end of the day, what rallying is kind of point to point hot lapping. It's kind of the purpose of the game. But I would honestly say being the fastest driver is not everything when it comes to sim racing. You know, if you want to be an esports pro, then yes, you're going to have to spend eight hours memorizing the stage and mesmerizing every blade of grass. But I could honestly say that playing Richard Burns Rally in VR in particular, because it runs off a potato basically, is one of the best sim rally experiences you can have. And also, Richard Burns Rally is brutal. Just by finishing an event, or just finishing a stage is, you know, hats off to you. But then finishing an event, you beat half the field just by finishing. You know, and you don't have that with other titles. So I would absolutely say it's definitely worth it to get Richard Burns Rally. All it's going to take up is memory. There has been a few bugs with it, and it's a bit awkward to get your wheel and stuff working when you first try it. But I promise you, Michael, if you give it a go, take away the esports element just a little bit, because you have guys who've been playing this game since it was released 18 years ago. I think Workerby modded it before the game actually came out. But you can still jump into any of the championships, and if you finish, you're going to get yourself mid-table at least. And it, you know, all improves and develop, and you'll become faster and faster. You're using the gimmicks. Oh, nice. Okay, Fly, I need to get that. I knew about gimmicks, but I didn't realize it was a separate piece of hardware that you plug into your PC for it to work. So I need to get that ordered and then re-download Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. But yeah, new players definitely get involved in Richard Burns Rally.
3, 2, 1, go. 70.
It's just fun.
Go straight. 30. 5 left. Long.
The force
Tightens.
feedback, particularly in this one,
Tightens.
in
5
this
right. Cuts. Care. 30.
in this update, they just got updated 2 days ago.
2 right. Double tightens.
I've only done about 4 or 5 stages.
6 right. Over crest. Flat left. Cuts.
Oh, neutral.
Go straight. 200.
It feels really good.
5 left. Tightens. Cuts. 50.
Definitely
5 left.
definitely
cuts.
feel
Long.
like I'm
80.
getting more forces in the wheel.
4
Losing the
right.
back end there.
Long. Go straight. 140.
Well, it feels like to me that I'm getting more forces conveyed.
Four right.
That was always a bit of a weak
Narrow.
point of Richard
30.
Burns Rally,
4
is
left.
that
Don't cut. 6 right. Cuts.
the force feedback always felt a little bit dated
3
compared
left.
to
Tightens. Don't cut.
Dirt Rally.
Go straight. 50. 4 right. Tightens. 4 left. Tightens. Cut. 30. 5 right. Cut. Care. Keep left. Twist
just
it.
say
Go
it feels
straight.
really
30.
good.
3 right. Tightens. Long. 4 left. Cut. Caution. Keep right. Flat right. Go straight. 70.
Just-
Right.
oh, no.
Tightens. 5 left.
Was it go straight? This way. Nope. Yeah, absolutely. So
5
in
right.
fact, I'll show you. So I'll jump back in that stage in a second. So in the so you got a hot lap ranking, whereby it's all the scores are collected together. You got practice, which is what I'm doing at the moment, where you can just have a bit of fun. And to be honest, that's how I usually play the game. And then you've got the rally school, which I believe now works in NGP7, but I haven't tried it yet. never used to work before. So if you wanted to practice the handbrake turns, etc., or shifting the weight of the car, it was a really good aid in doing that. Well, it was when I first started in the vanilla version. Tips and tricks on how to improve and the like. I think that's working now. And then you got online rally. So you see on the screen, you've got that's my mouse. You want to see my cursor? No, it's not showing. So these are the daily stages that they do, which are all a bit of fun. And to be fair, if you finish them, they're all right. On the Rally Sim Fans website, you've got these various different championships which are going, which you can just sign up to. Just follow the rules, choose your correct car, and then you're good to go. Then you've got these other events here, and quite a few of them are for, you'll see, for example, you've got reduced damage. If you want to compete, then I would say if you're brand new to the game, try the front wheel drive cars. You get to learn the physics of the Richard Burns Rally. The front wheel drive cars are, if you ever get stuck, hammer the throttle, turn away from the tree, and generally you'll be okay. But they do have events for noobs or newer people as well to try it out. But yeah, all the championships on the Rally Sim Fans website, and give it a go. You don't have to be ultra competitive. Like the Sim Rally Masters Championship, which is starting in February. The sole aim of that is just to finish. It's not about who comes first, second, or first. It's literally to finish, because the stages there's multiple stages. Yeah, there will be plenty for you. I would say, however, is don't have a go at me if you end up downloading the game and end up crashing every 2 minutes. Okay, this is a lot trickier than Dirt Rally or WRC Generations. I think it is anyway, because you're feeling so much more forces when you do crash. If it's on realistic mode, that's your rally ruined. But also you get so many cars, right? All the cars you can pick. It's got such a mix. Still scrolling. Oh, there we are. You know. Hey, thanks for subscribing, mate. Michael. That's just... So another reason number 2 why you should get this game, the stages. I'm going to give you... I'll probably take about 35 seconds to go through this. That's 10 seconds. We're at D. It's 20. "30 seconds, we're at L. If you need any more reason to try this game, WRC has 185 stages, I think they're about, and I can't tell you how many stages this game has. Yes, lots of them repeat, or they've changed the weather for them, such as winter or snow or what have you. But I think you owe it to yourself as a rally fan to try it, learn it, and then finally enjoy it. It's a cracking game. I sort of lost my train of thought. I was talking about the future of rally games. So what you're going to have left with by the end of Q2 is you're going to be left with the new WRC game from Codemasters, and then Richard Burns Rally, which should be 2 pretty good. There's enough content in Richard Burns Rally to keep you occupied, and I think there's enough content
3, 2,
in the new Dirt WRC
go.
game
70.
to keep you occupied. But
Go straight. 30.
there is space for
Tightens,
others,
4
and
left, tightens. 5 right. Cut.
I've managed. You
30.
can get a set of Corsa, for example, with all the rally mods
2 right. Double tightens. 50.
with a co-driver as well.
Flat left. Cut.
And I think Assetto Corsa with the rally mods and stuff, I did a quick guide video about it on my channel.
5 left, tightens,
I
50,
honestly
5
think
left,
the
cut,
best
long, 80.
single tarmac rally experience you could have is with Assetto Corsa. It's not the best rally game with all the mods and stuff, it's not, because it's too finicky, there's no multiplayer, or very limited multiplayer aspect. The mods are generally ported over from Richard Burns or Dirt, and occasionally a few other ones that have been
3 left, tightens, don't cut.
sort of self-made.
50, 4 right, tightens,
But if you wanted one hair-raising
4 left, tightens,
5-10 minute
30, 5
tarmac
right,
rally
cut.
experience, then I think Assetto Corsa's best for
Care.
that. But everything else,
Keep left, twisty, go straight, 30.
Richard Burns Rally
3
takes
right,
the biscuit,
tightens, long, 4
I
left,
think,
cut.
and then WRC with the career mode.
Caution, keep right, flat right, go
Or
straight,
WRC
70.
Generations with the career mode. But like I said, it's not a lot for us to
5
choose
right,
from.
tightens, 5 left, 4 right, tightens, long,
I hope
caution,
another developer comes in
2 right, double tightens, 6 left,
and gives
4
us a
right,
rally
6
title.
right, don't cut. 3 left,
I mean, having a Ken Block
30,
rally
flat right, long,
as
70.
part of the original Dirt series as an arcade game, I think would be pretty good.
Care, 2 right, tightens,
Ken-
don't cut,
Ken Block
30,
was
3
in-
right, tightens, long, 4 left, tightens, caution,
Colin
keep left,
McRae
30.
Dirt, the first one.
Care, 2 left, tightens, cut,
He
50.
appeared as a driver in a couple of other games. Left,
3 left, tightens, 70.
which really had the
Caution,
Pace
keep
notes
left,
on.
hairpin right, double tightens, 70. 3 right, tightens, 50.
oh, I'm not really listening to the co-driver, sort of contemplating my thoughts. This is not a good advertisement for
Caution,
my
keep left,
driving.
hairpin right, double tightens,
Oh, it's
70.
keep
3
left
right,
hairpin
tightens, 50. 3 right, tightens,
There we
50.
are.
Care, 2 left, tightens, don't cut, 30.
Oh, you can put the pace notes on the
3
screen
right,
so you don't get
tightens,
lost.
50.
Left,
4 left, tightens, cut, 30.
there you are.
3 right, tightens, keep right, 2 left, don't cut, 50. Hairpin
Yeah.
left, double tightens.
Give it a go. This way. Yes.
2 left, tightens, don't cut, go straight, 50. 5 right, long, 70.
Right, I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. Ah. Right, so this stage is really hard to navigate when you're not paying
4
attention.
left, tightens, cut, 30. 3 right, tightens, keep right, 2 left, don't cut, 50. Hairpin left, double tightens, 50.
We're going up here.
2 left, tightens, don't cut, go straight, 50. 5 right, long, 70. Flat left, cut, go straight, hairpin right, double tightens, 70. 4 right, tightens,
What I would say is you have to be paying attention to Richard Burns Rally. Otherwise you end up doing stupid shit like this.
4
And
left,
embarrassing
tightens,
yourself
long,
as a sim rally YouTuber.
4 right. 4 left, tightens, care. Hairpin left, double tightens, don't cut, 50. 5 right, 50.
I would say with Richard Burns Rally, with the
5
Hungarian
left,
mod,
don't cut.
you do
4
get it.
right, narrows, cut,
If you can
caution,
get
2
the,
left, tightens, don't cut, 50.
the pace note voice pack that I'm using.
Keep left, jump, flat left.
Left. Ah, come on. The voice pack, I say the co-driver really helps.
5 right, long, 100.
5 right? You said 5 right. Ah.
Caution.
Yeah, there's
3
loads
right,
of
tightens,
events to keep you
narrows.
busy.
3 left, tightens, 30, 4 right.
And also because of the number of stages, it's really hard to memorize them all. Like, even with WRC generations,
Bump, 4 right, don't cut,
you know,
long.
if you get within 30 seconds of the or 25 seconds of the top split guys, that's a really bloody fast time. Because those guys are mesmerising every blade of grass, every shortcut and hack to get the fastest time. But because you've got so many stages in Richard Burns Rally,
5 left, long,
you just have to be a competent driver
2 left, tightens, long,
and be cautious.
Caution, 4 right, tightens, cut, 70.
Left or right? So left.
4 right, tightens, cut, 70. 4 left, don't cut. Over crest, flat right, 200. Flat right, tightens, long, over crest, 70. 3 left, tightens, don't cut. Flat right, caution, keep left, jump, 30.
Like I was saying, so you got a set of Porter Rally as well, which is great
4
fun.
right, tightens, 50.
There's a great sort of wiki page on it.
2 left, tightens, don't cut, widens,
Great
150.
guide, so you can get all the information possible. And then you have BeamNG.
Over crest, go straight, 120. Flat right,
To finish finally.
finish.
That was a very slow time. Then you have a BeamNG as well. BeamNG has got a sort of rally raid, sort of niche within a niche within the niche of a game as well. And that could, with some development, be a fantastic rally title. I mean, it's got the best crash damage you can have in a game. The physics of the cars are spot on because pretty much most of the mechanical parts of a car are actually modeled in the game. Yeah. The whole point of Richard, but like the praise is you finished it. That's when you see guys like, is it Jan Lahan? Can't remember his first name. He is rapid on this game. To get to that level is going to be so much work and effort. But if you can drive safely and just finish the stage, I mean, it's huge props because the stages are tricky. Like, really tricky. So those were the new stages, or they updated 2 of the stages. These are the updated ones, Wallims, and then these were in the last update, I believe. Loads of videos on those. You want to check those out, but these 4 in particular are fantastic. That one's I need to concentrate so I don't get lost. But I think the most famous stage, Jan, thank you, right, where is it? Semerton. Let's do Semerton and what kind of hope with this game that they update the car models, add some of the newer spec WRC cars. Let's go Group A. They have the old spec WRC cars in them, so the Yaris, the Fiesta, and the Hyundai. But they don't have the Rally 1 specification cars. So it'd be cool if they could include hybrid. I don't know whether it's possible. I'm sure Workerbee gets ours. Jana? I'm English, so it is indoctrinated in me to mispronounce anybody's name that isn't Anglo-English American. So I have to apologise to Jana. I'm useless. Apologies. The only language I ever spoke relatively well, aside from English, is a little bit of Nepali, which is useless because no one outside of Nepal speaks Nepali aside from Gurkhas. So, yeah. Anyway, apologies to Jana. Janity. But let's try out Surbiton. Michael, if you're still watching, this is the stage you need to check out.
3, 2, 1, go. Bridge into 6 left, 100. 6 left, don't cut, 6 right.
I can really feel the changes in the force feedback.
Keep right.
It might be because I'm just used to WRC generations.
Cut 100. Flat left, cut 160.
3.
Flat left, 80. Care, into 4 right, narrow. Into 3 right, 140. 5 left, long, 140.
3.
Over crest, into 6 left, 100. 6 right, don't cut, 150. Flat right, 6 left, over crest, care. Bridge.
I don't remember Surbiton being this visceral on the force feedback.
Bridge into 4 right, 80. 5 left, 140. Over crest into 5 right, 100. 5 left, tightens 300.
Oh.
6 right, long, bump. Flat left, 70. Over crest. 5 right. 6 right, long, over crest. 6 right. Narrow, into 4 left. 6 left, long.
Forgot how hard this stage was.
Flat right, into 6 left, 100. 4 right, tightens 70.
Again, this all should not be this good.
2 left, long, 40. 4 right.
No, no, no. Saved it. I meant to do that.
Cut, 6 left, 350.
We need this in well, this track is in a Assetto Corsa,
Flat left, into
which is
6 left, 200.
with the CSP and the Soul mod is pretty glorious.
Don't cut, 150.
Not that AC does the bumps and jumps particularly as well as Richard Burns Rally, but the rest of it's fantastic.
Flat right.
But this sort of experience,
Flat left, 120. 5 right, tightens, 6 left, tightens.
it's just not
250.
replicated as well in Dirt Rally or I suppose WRC Generations, the actual layout of the stages and how they make you feel driving it does, but it's let down by, well, for me anyway, with this wheel, the force feedback, I just can't feel any ground or road textures in WRC Generations. Nothing compared to, I can't feel any in WRC Generations. I did in WRC 10. I don't know whether my going from the Thrustmaster TX to the Simagic Alpha Mini, it just doesn't convey the ground effects. But yeah, it doesn't compare.
5 right, don't cut. 6 left, 100. 4 right, don't cut. Widens 50. 6 left. 5 left, tightens. Flat right, into, flat left. 6 right, into, 5 left. 6 right, keep left, 100. 5 right, don't cut. 80.
Salvaged it.
Bridge narrow, into 6 left, 200. 2 right, don't cut, 50, narrow, into 5 right, into 5 left, 6 right, into 2 left, 80. Over crest, 40. 5 right, 80. 4 right, bump. 5 left, long. Caution, don't cut, 80. 6 right, 80. Flat right, 140.
I didn't set up the wheel cam, which I'm sorry about,
5
but
right, over crest, don't
you can
cut,
probably tell
into
from the
5
sweat
left,
coming off
150.
me and the heavy breathing into the microphone.
4 right,
Just
don't
how
cut,
much of a workout this
150,
is. And I'm only using an Alpha Mini. I don't know how you cope like with call for help. I don't know how you cope with the Simagic 2 Pro, whatever you got.
Over crest 5 right, 5 left, 6 right, care, hairpin left, over crest 80. Caution. Over crest into 3 right, 5 right, cut, 5 left. Jump, don't cut, 30, keep left, into, jump, 6 right. 4 left, long, over crest 100. 6 left, bump, 100.
Thank God there wasn't a tree stump there.
6 left, 80. Jump into 5 right, cut, flat right, 5 left, over crest 60. 5 left, into 5 right. Flat right, over crest. 5 left, cut, into 3 right, don't cut, 5 left, cut. 5 left, into.
No.
4 right. Over crest, into.
Safe
4
mode
right,
will save me. Ah! Made it.
5 left, don't cut, 70. Jump into 6 left, 80. 6 left, over crest, 6 right, jump, maybe keep middle, into 6 left, into 5 right, don't cut, 120. 2 right, cut, 5 left, 5 right. 4 right, 100.
I must say, this isn't the most graceful drive.
6 left, over crest, into 6 right, 6 left, care. Bump, 5 right, 6 left, 80. Jump, keep middle, into
No.
5 left, 120.
Saved. Just.
Jump, keep middle, into 6 left, over crest, 140.
No.
6 right, into 2 left, 100.
Thank you,
2
safe mode.
right, long. Finish.
Oh dear. Yeah.
2 right, long.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because doing that for too long, you're going to be absolutely knackered. Ugh. I sort of lost my train of thought from my talking, from the subjects I wanted to talk about. But yeah, with the new WRC game, being the only player in the game aside from Richard Burns Rally that is actually rally focused, I don't think Sim Rally is in a very good place aside from the work that Richard Burns Rally modders do. Oh, we're in the snow. I hope another developer comes across and makes another game, because I think there is definitely place for another Sim Rally title. I like the Fiesta. I like the Citroen C2. What to pick? Let's go C2 because I like that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. If you are, click the like. Think about subscribing, and all that YouTube stuff.
3, 2, 1, go. Flat left, 30. Care, into, bump.
This is one of the original
Keep left,
stages,
30,
wasn't it?
4 left,
They
tightens,
just made it
caution,
snowy.
into, bump, flat right, 80.
You can tell how old a rally sort of game is by how wide the
6 left,
stages
30,
are.
5 right, long, 120. Flat left, into, over crest, 160.
You remember
right,
the old
care,
V-Rally
into,
2
bump.
driving through Corsica?
Flat left, 160.
You can fit like 7 cars
Keep
side by
middle,
side.
into, jump 250. Keep middle, into, over crest, 200.
71st.
Flat right,
Woohoo!
150. 5 left, tightens, 80. 6 right, 80.
I think this is pretty much
5
going to be
left,
full
80.
throttle. I can't remember this stage at all.
6 right, 50. Keep middle, into, over crest.
Also, driving the
left,
old
100.
stages, the road textures feel
Over crest.
pretty bubbly
5
smooth.
right,
It might be because
120.
I'm in the front-wheel drive, so quite a light car, but
Flat left, 50.
aside from when you
6
divot
left,
into the left
tightens,
and right,
30. 6 right.
force feedback is very,
Keep middle, into, over crest.
well, it feels very
6
light.
left,
But then,
50.
you know, driving a light car, what do you expect?
6 right, 100.
Less visceral than Semerton and a
Caution, into, bump, and.
triple
flat left,
five Subaru
100.
Impreza.
Over crest, into, 6 right, 60. 5 right. Over crest. 6 left, 60. 6 left. Over crest. Flat left, 50.
Haven't braked in a while. I'm getting quite concerned.
Flat right. Over crest. 6 right.
Nice, easy stage
Finish.
to finish. Not to finish, sorry, but to from Semerton. Just a nice palette cleanser. A Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo 2 would be epic. I think Sebastian Loeb doesn't care if he gets put into a game. He really doesn't. So I think if someone offered the opportunity for him to be in a game, ninth in class, that's all right. 6 seconds off. Take that. I would love to have a Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo 2. What about a Sebastian Ogier rally game? I think that would be pretty good. Because you got Sebastian Loeb was basically Michael Schumacher for rallying. All right, Flight, have a good one, mate. Cheers for hanging around. Appreciate it. But yeah, Sebastian Loeb was basically Michael Schumacher of rallying. Dominated. No one thought he could be surpassed or anything like that. And then you had Sebastian Ogier, who took over right from Seb Loeb and did the same. Not in Citroen machinery, but in the VW in particular. I think having a Sebastian Ogier rally game would be great. And that's the thing. Sim rally games are synonymous with rally drivers. And I'm just concerned that there's not a big enough personality in the WRC at the moment, really. The likes of Colin McRae, Richard Burns, Sebastian Loeb, Ogier would be my next shout. I mean, Kalle Rovanperä, he's a drift king in his spare time. I think he'll be up for being in a video game or having a namesake, but then I think he needs a couple more seasons before he gets his own title. His own video game title, I should say. But yeah, Seb Loeb Rally Evo 2. Or just modify Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. Actually, no, Richard Burns is taking up that mantle.
2, 1, go. 6 left, long. 6 right, long, 30. 5 left, 30. 5 right. Caution into 3 left and bridge and 4 left, 60.
Yeah, Colin McRae's no longer named in the Dirt series yet.
Hairpin right,
Heavily
140.
inspired it. He had a Colin McRae mode in the last Dirt Rally game, which I need to try out fully, actually.
6 left, 4 right, 60. Flat right, 40. 3 right.
But there's no big personalities in
60.
WRC anymore. Well, they're so hamstrung.
5 right, 50.
Like, Oik Tanak's a
6
bit of an
left.
Iceman.
6 right, into, over crest, 5
Thierry
right,
Neuville
long,
is...
100.
I can't get a read on Thierry Neuville.
6 left, 6
Not
right,
that I've ever
50.
met these people. I met Thierry once,
6 left.
actually. Briefly.
6
but
right, long, 50.
He seemed like a nice fella, but
Care and
I think
5
from the
left,
outside
long,
as a
into,
fan,
over crest, 4 right,
he
6 left, 120.
I don't know if he's the big sport personality. As Colin McRae was.
6
Richard
left,
Burns
don't cut,
weirdly
80.
was
Caution,
very
6 right,
quiet,
80.
humble guy.
4 left, 70.
And cut down too short, unfortunately. He won the
5 left,
championship,
don't
and I think
cut.
a year later,
6 right.
maybe a year and a half later, he
4
passed
left.
away. Or had to
4
retire
right.
and then passed away soon afterwards.
6 left, long. 4 right, long. 5 left, don't cut, 40.
There, Sebastian Loeb, Rally Evo 2.
4 right,
I don't think it'll sell because people remember the first game.
6
So I
left.
don't think that game sold
5 left, 4 right, 6
particularly
right.
well.
4 left, don't
Although
cut,
with
60.
Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo 2, you put Rallycross in there,
3
Rally
left.
Raid as well.
5 left, 5 right.
That's a point. You've got the Dakar game. I completely forgot about the Dakar title that came out end of last year. From what I've seen,
5 left.
it
Caution,
doesn't work with direct
right,
drive
30.
wheels, so
6 left.
I haven't bothered
3
to
left,
buy it,
50.
and I don't particularly want to play
5 right, long, 60.
a rally game with a gamepad, because that's... I spent all this money on this rig and setup. I want to bloody well use it whenever I'm gaming.
5 left, don't cut. Over crest. 5 right, 50.
Yeah. Hopefully they can patch it
Flat
in
right,
and
30.
make it viable and make
6
force
left,
feedback
70.
better, but I don't think it will.
6 right. 4 left, 40. 6 right, long. 6 left, 40. 6 left, into, over crest, 4 left, long, 30.
Hey, fourth to
All
third,
right,
that's
long.
alright.
6 left. 5 right. 6 right, long. Flat left, 30. 5 left,
You
don't
get a
cut,
new shifter
30.
badly.
Over crest, 5 right. 6 right, 30. 6 left, 5 right, 40. 4 left, tightens. 5 right, 30. 5 left, 50. 6 right, long, 30. 5 right, don't cut, 70.
See, this stage would be absolutely nailed
5 left,
in
tightens.
the
5
WRC
right,
spec
30.
Rally 5 spec cars, but in the front wheel drive,
5
it's,
left, 120.
it's almost pleasant. At any moment I can crash into
4
a tree
right,
and
50.
crash out.
5
But
left, long, 30.
front wheel drive cars, he says driving wide, get far too much hate in rallying.
6 right,
But I've always had a... It was
Over
the
crest.
S1600 class.
flat right,
The wide body
6 left.
1.6 litre front wheel
5
drive,
right,
like the
30.
Saxo VTS.
over crest, and 6
You
right,
know, you've got
40.
Leon, the Peugeot 306 as well.
4 left,
They just
70.
looked cool, first of all. And to me anyway, they just
5
seemed
right, 4
an
left,
attainable rally
flat
car.
right, and 4 right, 30.
I don't know about you guys, but what drove me to,
5 left, 80.
pun intended, what drove me to watch rallying
Flat
and
left,
do sim
cut,
rally
40. 6 left,
was the
6
fact it was a
right, 5
motorsport
left,
which I
30.
felt it was attainable to the average Joe.
4 right.
You know, you
Finish.
can take your Citroen C2, throw in a roll cage and some suspension, and you're good to go. You know, I always felt that was the case. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing the point of rallying. It should be a engineering spectacle, but I love the fact it was. Yippee! 7th in class on that stage. That's all right. And then 7th overall. Not bad. 30 seconds off the leader there, but fastest C2. So, result. But yeah, I think I'm going to call the stream there. Get up to 10 o'clock, and I've got work in the morning. So, if you did enjoy the stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I do sim rally titles, and I'm also in the process of starting to talk about the WRC in real life rally season as well. I just need to find time to edit down some of the streams so I give across my points of view. But if you did enjoy it, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about sim rally titles in the future, and I'll catch you all in the next stream, video, whatever it may be. Thanks, and have a good evening.